Bogo's printed. Did you get your photos printed? Bogo's printed? Where can I get my photos printed? Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Hi, guys. Bogo's printed? Bogo's printed. Hi, good morning. Hey, guys. Sorry for like the uber long waiting stream. The waiting screen. I actually restarted a little bit earlier than I was planning to because I installed new drivers for GTA hopefully so that I can play GTA today. Smiles. Um so hopefully don't have problems on that today. New drivers? Check out my new drip. Girl, I seen it. I saw it. Congratulations. I replied to you. Freaks on top. It worked. My campaigning worked. Do you see my shout out thingy that says Spongy for Partner 25? The staff saw that. Twitch staff saw that. Those drivers are gonna hit Issa's parked car. Not my parked car. No. That's my president? I'm the president. Yes. I'm the president. Uzu better watch it. I'm taking that from her. I'm running against her in the election. Should we have a freak election? Should that be a game show? Somebody write this down. Should we have a freak election? It's the freak debate, and then we bring all the freaks on, and then you vote for your president. Wait, that's fire. I know, right? We should do it like every term, every quarter, every year. There's a new freak president. Well, good morning, everyone. I hope you had a good day. I hope you had a good night, whatever the fuck it was for you. I just made some food. I made some coffee. Having a tough night. Very, very tired. Very sleepy. Can I write a vote in for myself? I'm a freak of the people. I guess you could. Write in a vote for yourself. Who's to stop you? Who's to stop your ass? Oh. YK, King of the Freaks. Vitamins will help. Okay, hold on. Vitamins. What's your first freak amendment? I'm gonna steal one from America. The military can't live in your home. Third Amendment. We're bringing that back. That's the first thing to go on the freak bill of freaklerations. The military cannot live in your home. Third Amendment right. And now it's the First Amendment right. Freedom of speech later. Sometimes I don't like what you guys have to say. The First Amendment right. The freaks cannot live in your home. We're changing it around. We're moving it around. A fruit gummy could help one sleep. Yeah. I think it could. That's probably correct. Gooners have the right to fill jars. No, that's not going on my freak amendment. What about the right to bear freaks? How about the right to pee outside and it's not called public nudity, public exposure? What about the right to pee outside like our ancestors did, right? They just peed on the floor. So why is it illegal now? Hmm. Cause it's icky. First debate. Okay. Is that directed as individuals peeing in front of people? What do you mean? Is that directed? Like, are you gonna pee on people? Okay, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's an offense. I'm making that an offense. That is an offense. I'm offended. I'm offended by that. Yeah, that's a whole different thing, man. We already got our asses out. What's a little bit more skin? I'm saying. Oh, small little update. I think either Sunday or Monday will actually be my like definite last stream. Right now, our timer says that we're not set to go over the end of Saturday, which is awesome. That means tomorrow we should be done with the SUBATHON. But if for some reason we do go over, Monday is probably like my hard stop because I do need to like let my voice rest. Yeah. What if we pee over ledges and someone happens to be there? Run really quick. If the cops can't catch you, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe being the president is really hard. Maybe okay, Second Amendment. Second Amendment. Here's my second one. This one's very important. If somebody hits your car in an accident, if they're the offending party, you're allowed to push them off the road. You're allowed to push the offending party off the road with your car. What do we think about that one? I like that one. Definitely not biased on these. I thought that said based, and I said, yeah, why, thank you. I am based. I think running somebody off the road with my car is very based. Thank you. What if the road's on a bridge? Run them off. Push them off. Oh, okay. Here's our Third Amendment. This one's kind of controversial. Under my presidency, we're outlawing guns. You may only have a musket. Everybody gets to have a musket. You must settle things musket style. If you have a disagreement with somebody, musket. And we're taking it back to like the founding father days. You got to turn, walk 3 steps, turn, fire. Can we do katanas instead? No. That's cringe. That's not our country's history. Our country's history is a musket. What are you, a weeb? Can I stab people? That feels more like home to me. I'm not your president. You're not even in this country. Can I have a cannon then? I don't know. I'll see. Maybe we'll have like a antiquated weapons store. You may only have one old weapon of your choosing. You can have a musket, or you can have a katana, or you can have a cannon, or you can have a crossbow, but you can only have one. You gotta pick one. You got a class, okay? How about that? You got a class. You have to pick. You can only pick one. You could have a trebuchet. I'll give that one. I'll give you that one. You could also have a trebuchet, but you may only have one, and each class has its limitations. Like you can't really move the cannon or the trebuchet around that much, right? So you got to start starting arguments with people near your property, so that if they want to fight, your weapon is right there. Can I have a castle with a moat filled with alligators? As long as you pay your tithes, sure, I'll say yes to that. I also want a castle with alligators. Can I have a warship? Yeah, but then you gotta live on it. You can't ever come onto land. Are there any national holidays? Our nation's holidays are whenever Isa Korva has a concert. And also, whenever Isa Korva releases a new single, you get that day off of work. Government mandated. What do we think about this? And then, okay. Instead of Christmas, we're replacing Christmas. I don't give a shit about Jesus' birthday anymore. Now, it's ugly fuckmas. It's exactly the same as Christmas, but instead of a star on the tree, it's like our religious practice, you gotta put ugly fuck on the top of the tree. Does that apply when other freaks release music too? Sure, why not? I will extend the will of good gesture to my constituents. Anytime a freak releases music, you get that day off of work. Should I do ugly fuck instead of cronut for the model? Well, it depends on what chat wants. I mean, the cronut model was for them. I was gonna go pay somebody to make me an ugly fuck model because that's like the next goal. But if we don't hit the goal, I never have to get it done. Let's go. Someone has to do it. What are you eating and can I have some? Swedish meatballs with noodles. Yeah, you can have some. It's pretty mid. I'm just eating it to like have sustenance. It's not that I particularly like this food. It's just that I'm not really looking to make other food. Meow. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. If we don't hit the goal, I will do it myself. Oh, they have plans. They have plans. Howdy, Isaa and Crone. It's good to see you. Hi, Ronald. I think for my antiquated weapon, I think I'm gonna go. I think I want like a flintlock. That's my actually. Can I have two? Because I'm the president. Can I use smallpox? No, that's current. People are still weaponizing smallpox by not. Oh. Hi. Oh, sorry. The screecher.
Where's the goal list?
A screecher is on the fishing thing. Hold on. Move the screecher. The screecher's in the way. Oh my god, the screecher's screecher on top. Okay. The goal list. I never updated it because we hit new ones. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Do we want to make like a command for the new goals? Because we ran out of goals. These are the stretch goals. These are the last of the stretch goals. Kaz is gonna give up a free live 2D cronut model. That's the next one. And then at 4,500, I get ugly fuck rigged, and then I do a whole stream as ugly fuck. 5,000 VR chat listening party. 5,500 3D concert. Oh. But anyway, thank you so much for your tier 3. Happy 30 months. Welcome back. Thank you for the resub. I just want to say I love your covers. I like some of them even more than the originals. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll have a railway gun, please. Stop metagaming. Stop metagaming the old weapons tribunal. Okay, new amendment. Metagamers lose a toe each time they try a metagame. This is my 4th amendment. All metagamers lose a toe every time they try it. Can I have a magic 8-ball? I mean, does that even fall under the weapons list? I think you can just own one of those. What happens when they run out of toes? Fingers next, I guess. Bring in the dancing lobsters. Oh, what is that? What amendment is that? But we've already lost all our fingers. You're growing them back and I'm cutting them back off. I just subscribed to your YouTube channel. Thank you. I appreciate it. I need those to edit. Start learning how to edit with your tongue. That guy on TikTok does it with Fortnite. That guy on TikTok can play Fortnite with just his mouth. You can figure it out. Or you play by the rules. No metagaming. This is our law and order. If you're metagaming, I'm taking your shit away. Ooh, heads. It's been a head season. You know, like a stick season. It's been a head season right recently. Oh, does somebody else need to flip it? Wait, hold on. Maybe we do need somebody else to flip it. Watch this. Watch this. Coin. Flip. Oh, somebody else try. I think it just needs one more. We'll just get all the heads out of it right now. Hold on. Watch this. One more. One more. Hey, there it is! It happened! It happened! Can I weaponize tariffs and taxes? No, I'm weaponizing tariffs and taxes. That was our one tails. What if there's another one? Hey, look, another one. Never fucking doubt me again. I'm taking your third tails for that. Yeah, you're out now. Never fucking doubt me again. Dude, I screamed at Moopy yesterday. I told her something, she didn't believe me, and then it happened, and I said, never fucking doubt me again! And she said, okay. I'm always right. Oh, I wanted to listen to this album. Oopsie. Add to queue. Add to queue. Add to queue. Add to queue. And then this album. Oh, it's not out yet. Ooh. Okay, add to queue. 76 days! Fuck you. How do you clean your IEMs, by the way? I just use a pick. Is there a better way? What do you mean clean your IEMs? Are your IEMs dirty themselves, or are the earbuds, like the ear tips, dirty? My IEMs don't get dirty on the inside. Do not suck on them like candy. That's disgusting. Let YK suck on them like candy. What do you mean? Like, are they dirty on the insides? How is that possible? I just wanna be somebody you live, not somebody you ghosted, but you ghosted. Okay. Like ear tips, earwax gets in there. I clean it so it doesn't. I replace my ear tips. Every now and then your ear tips get like gross. You throw them out. You get a new one. You can wash them with mild soap and water if they're like foam, but it will break them down over time, and you have to let them dry all the way. Take them off the IEM before you replace them, though. What about extreme soap? We save that. We save that for when BP spills more oil on the fucking ducks. Mr. Moneybags out here, dude. You know how much money I've lost to Comply for these ear tips? I've thrown out so many of them. They just get really gross. They're kind of meant to be disposable. Like, do you really want to keep putting the same piece of foam in your ear forever? It's gonna give you, like, it literally it gives you acne. That's how I found out that you're supposed to replace them, is because I got a pimple on the inside of my ear. So that's why you replace them. Hydrogen peroxide works as well. Oh, thanks. Good to know. Maybe, wash them with soap and water, let them dry, and then spray them with hydrogen peroxide just to kill any bacteria. Yeah, those are the worst. Getting a pimple inside your ear is not a fucking joke, bro. It hurts. It hurts so bad. Sounds like a weakness? Power spell ear pimple. You're gonna wake up tomorrow with one in the canal. Fuck you. I've never gotten an ear pimple, but I don't want to. Oh, you don't want, you've never gotten one? Oh, look at you. You've never gotten one. You're getting one too. Fuck me what I do. It's so uncomfortable. It's so nasty. Sounds like a skill issue. You're gonna get one. You're all gonna get one. Next, a UTI. A UTI. All of you. You better start getting your antibiotics in. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to eat my lunch so I can take my medication and move about my day. I have a nice big iced coffee. I have some water. I'm gonna finish that. And then I'm gonna make myself a throat coat for my throat. What's a UTI? Is it an undercover Tyrannosaurus investigator? You'll find out soon enough, Ronald. You will find out soon enough, Ronald. Please, I already have enough sickness. No more. It sounds like we should all get UTIs. Yep. Yep. Exactly. Pimples in the ear are so annoying. Yeah, they're so bad. Oh, speaking of, I need to order more acne patches. I buy these like little stickers. They're like, what are they called? Hydrocollic like bandages or something. They go on top of like any pimples you have, and then it sucks all the juice out of them and it makes them go away. And I had a whole bunch of free ones. They were giving them out for free last year at TwitchCon and nobody wanted them. And because nobody knows what these are, and I took so many of them. Dude, I kept bringing my friends over to get more of them. I asked the girl at the stand, I was like, how many can I take? She said, as many as you want. I reached my hand in there. I took like a fistful. I shoved it into my purse. I came back an hour later, another fistful. I brought Joker over, made him take a fistful. I brought Gemix over, made him take a fistful. And then I took their shit. Dude, remember, TwitchCon was like October of last year. My stash has lasted me from October till now. I just ran out. I'm literally on my last one. What brand? Okay, I have to say I didn't like the free ones that much, but they're just better than nothing because they stick onto your skin well. And I have like a problem, which is that I like to touch any like pimples that I have. Like I definitely like fuck with them and I try and like explode them. So as to avoid infection, I try not to touch them anymore. And so like even though I don't love these, they're good to like keep me from touching them. Um. Wasn't it September? I'm pretty sure it was October, wasn't it? Because September is September, and they don't do TwitchCon during September. They do October for September, or up for TwitchCon. My face is all torn up from picking my shit. Dude, same. I used to have so many, like, acne, like, scars and shit from fucking with my acne, and this is, like, honest. I really do think these things are very helpful if you have, like, a tendency to, like, touch like because once I know I have a pimple, I want to touch it. Like I want to get rid of it. And so I keep touching it and I keep touching it and I'll like scratch at it and I'll like rip my skin off and stuff. And so these have made my skin very, very nice and smooth. My skincare routine goes as follows, okay? I wash my face every night and then I do like a toner for like acne prevention, and then I do a light moisturizing toner, and then I do regular moisturizer. But before I do any of the moisturizers, after the acne like solution that I put on my skin, I put the acne patches on. Wait, hold on. I want to look it up. Best pimple patches. In this day and age, what are the best ones? What's the best value? Okay, I like this brand called COSRX. It's a Korean brand, COSRX. I need to order a new pack of them. That was my favorite. That was my favorite like way, way long ago, and it's still my favorite. But a lot of people say that there's another brand that's also very good called Peach Slices. I don't care if you're a man, a woman, a gender fluid person, you need to try these things. They're not like gendered. Taking care of your skin so it doesn't feel gross is not gendered. You should try these things. They're so good. I barely get acne. He gave it all to us. I rock with star faces when this time comes. I'm sorry, I have like a controversial opinion. I don't like the star faces. They don't really do anything for me. They don't like stick on my skin and they don't like absorb anything, but they are cute. The star face ones are like the free ones that I got from the convention. They're really thin and they don't really absorb much, but they like cover it so that I don't touch it. So they're good for that. And I get star faces when I'm traveling and I don't have access to anything else and I like run out. I used one for the first time in over a year, killed it in one day. Maybe. I think it depends on the type of acne that you have. I have like, you know how like some people have like whiteheads and it's like very close to the surface and you could pop those hoes. I think the Starface ones can do those. I've always had this even since I was like a teenager. I have like cystic acne, so it's like really deep into my skin, and I feel like it doesn't do anything for those ones. What if my gender is lazy? Well, stop it. I want like a huge count. I want like a huge pack of these. Oh yeah, 96 of them? Good. Very good. Wait, I can get 240 of them? Whoa. Need 240 of these fuckers incoming. Maybe 240 is too many. I also get the same. Very fun. It's basically a completely different condition. I used to have bad cystic acne, but it got better with Accutane. Do you have scarring? No, I don't scar. That's like the nice thing. Even though I have really cystic acne, it doesn't scar. And I know it doesn't scar, and I know it should have scarred if I did scar because I scratched the fuck out of those things. I also took Accutane like 20 years ago. You know you can't taking Accutane as a woman is dangerous because if you accidentally get pregnant or something and you want to keep that baby, Accutane like melts the baby. Do you know about that? It's pretty crazy. If you're a woman or somebody who can have a baby, if you're prescribed Accutane, your doctor will make you take a urine sample every now and then because if you are pregnant, you cannot give birth to an Accutane baby. That thing is going to be melted. It's spooky, dude. How do you know what type of acne you have? I can't tell. Well, it's kind of like a feel thing. Either it's on top and you can pop it really easily, or it's like really deep under your skin and it hurts. Accutane, baby. Yeah. I mean, okay, do you think, okay, wait, hold on. Guys, which one's a better deal? I think these expire over time, but I don't really believe in these expiring. So I can get 96 of them for $14, or I can get 240 of them for 26.99. That's basically $26, even though it's 27. Which one's a better deal? Should I just invest and get like the big ass pack? Should I just invest in the big one? Hi. Bulk. If you trust them, big pack. Yeah. Get the largest amount possible. Okay, it's $27. Getting them online is definitely the move. You can get them in like stores and shit, but when you get them in stores, it's like 15 bucks for one pack of like 10. When you get them online, you get like 200 something of them for 27 bucks. Yeah, bitch. Add to cart. Hey. Yeah. Oh, it's same day delivery, same free day. Proceed. Give me that. Give me that. I need to take my Adderall too. Oh my god, I forgot. Hold on. Hold on. I got distracted. This keeps happening. I have a lot of fun talking to chat, and then I get distracted. Okay. I have to like quietly finish my food, otherwise I don't do it. Mm. What are we buying? I wasn't listening. Acne pimple patches. I ran out of my free stock. My free stock that I stole from TwitchCon. Accutane mimics and blocks vitamin A, aka retinol, which is used to help tissue develop properly and certain genes to be properly expressed. Your baby's gonna come out like a banana, bro. You can't do that. Oh, ADHD meds. Here they go. They're going into my body. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Safe. Do I make a coffee today too? Do it. I think it was Accutane, a pill I took every day. It made my face red and dry for a month. I took it. For all the months I took it. Yeah, some people, I mean, like, this is the same reason we have different ADHD meds. Like, some people do really well on a certain medication and some people die when they take it, right? I don't think I was ever prescribed Accutane. Because my doctor didn't know that I had cystic acne. They just knew that I had it on like my like back because that's the only place they could see it. Because when I would show up to my doctor's appointment for my dermatology, I did take my vitamins earlier. Um, when I what was I saying? When I used to show up for my derm appointments, I would have already popped any cystic acne. It doesn't matter how deep in my skin it is, I can pop it. And so they didn't know that I had cystic acne because they didn't ever see it. I just stopped doing that for like myself because it kind of hurts. And then also like it's not good for you. Not you being patient zero. Mm. I've popped some crazy shit in my life, dude. Hi, new chatter. I'm like, I don't know, man. I need to stop. You need to get a little pack of those acne stickers. Yeah, but I stopped popping them. But dude, my method is so like it's like damn near like dermatology. Okay, well, don't tell the dermatologist that I do this because they wouldn't like this. But my method is like, okay, you pop the pimple and then you immediately clean it. You immediately like clean the area with like some sort of astringent and disinfectant, and then you put a little sticker on it, and that shit will seal up in no time. It's pretty awesome. I'm kind of gnarly with it, but like I said, I don't really scar. I have like no acne scarring. So, but can you pop it, lock it, and drop it? No, I can bop it. I can twist it. I can pull it. I don't know. I can't drop it though. Isn't that the normal and correct way? The normal and correct way is to not touch it and let it explode itself, but I don't want to do that. That's gross. That's terrible. Where's my credit card? This one. I don't know. It's kind of satisfying when that shit explodes all over your mirror. Now, what are you talking about? Um, it's kind of nasty, but it's really fun. But like, I have a limit. Like, you know that lady, the lady on like YouTube, or I think she has a TV show now, Dr. Pimple Popper, where she'll like go and like really pop. I don't even think she's popping pimples. She's popping cysts. Those things are cysts. The things that she shows, those are cysts. They're disgusting. I have a limit, bro. I can't look at the cysts. They're so nasty. I can't do that. That is too much for me. Like, they're trying to trick you, and they're like, a cyst is just a really big pimple. No, they're not the same. They're not the same. They're gross. I watch it while I eat. That's so scary. You're spooky, bro. Hi. Hi, new chatter. I get freaked out just thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. It's gross. It is nasty. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Tors, thank you for the primer. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. New sub. Whoa, welcome in. What was I talking about? I forgot. The ADHD meds haven't kicked in yet. Give it like another 10 minutes. It needs to kick in. Okay. So I have no collabs planned for today. Today is one of my chillax days, and by chillax days, I think I'm gonna play 10 hours of GTA. What do we think about this? Unless it keeps crashing. If it keeps crashing, I'm gonna blow my fucking brains out. Hell yeah! What about 10 hours of Balala? I don't want to play 10 hours of Balala. I'm trying to be clean. I'm trying to be clean from gambling. I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm trying to be clean from gambling. I'm pivoting towards violence. I'm pivoting towards bank robbing and violence. Gambling is a sin, okay? Gambling is a sin. And so now I'm pivoting towards violence and robbery. I love Balala, baby. I love Balala more than you. Good idea. We can use that robbed money to gamble. Real. What about day trading? I'm trying to day trade too. Please. Okay, let's all say okay, this is a non-secular, non-religious prayer, but pray to whatever you fucking believe in that my GTA doesn't explode. I just put in new drivers, and if this shit explodes, I'm gonna shoot my computer. I pray to the spaghetti monster. Fine, ask him to make my game work. What about praying for it to explode? How about I start praying for you to explode? How about I start praying for you to spontaneously combust? Oh, it worked. That was quick. Wow, God really works in mysterious ways. If it's in its will, then it shall be. ugly fuck. I would like to see a fan-made printed Bible to ugly fuck. Crash at loading screen incoming. No, it's not at loading screen. The game will let me play for like an hour and then it'll crash. It keeps happening. It keeps happening. Imagine Sun Tzu's quote, but it's just ugly fuck instead. No, I like that. It's beautiful. Smiles. Aga. Aga. I fear not the man who has smelt it, but the man who has dealt it. What the hell? What the fuck? Okay. Well, shall we try? Shall I attempt? Shall I boot up the offending game? Shall we see what happens? I rolled back my drivers. Apparently the newest driver is too unstable, but my driver was so old that they wouldn't even let me open the game. So I just updated it to the newest one. I didn't know there was problems with the new ones. All right. I think it's time. I think it's time. I'm going to try and fly a plane again. I'm going to go double crazy mode. Okay. Okay. I almost shut off my PC. I just had like muscle memory to shut off my PC. Okay, not that. That's not what I meant to do.